Hola amigos de Billboard, y bueno, hoy tenemos el honor de estar con Luke de The Cooks. Luke, such nice to meet you, such amazing to have you once again in Argentina.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here, back. I think someone told me it's our 6th time here. That's crazy.
It's crazy, and today you are celebrating something very special, your first record, Inside In, Inside Out. How did this idea came out?
I don't know, man. I think like people, there's like a new like generation who sort of discovered the record. And so we must be really old. So, so when you get old, you do like, you need to retrospectively look back on your first record. And it's just good time, I think, we just felt like, we've moved to a new label, we're doing different kind of music. We just feel like it's a good time to kind of just take a bit of a look back and give something to the fans as well. Because I think we've never played the whole album. Even like when we were touring that first album, we wouldn't do every song. So we were like, why not do it? Yeah.
And the idea tonight is to play the whole album. It will be in order, or it's like some songs you're going to play some of the new ones, and how it's going to be?
I haven't decided yet. But I think I like the idea of in the order, but I think set list it might not be in order.
Maybe C-side first.
That's 100% gonna happen.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
And what happens when you listen again to the record after all these years? Because it's been a lot of different genres you've been working on. So what happens when you listen to that stuff again?
Yeah, it's really weird. I mean, I've been playing those songs for 15 years, but I hadn't listened to the record for quite a long time, like in entirety. And I put it on the vinyl, like record player, and listened to it when we were doing this. And it's kind of mad. It's like I was so young, we were so young, so much energy and anger and like angst, So it was quite interesting hearing it back, and just cool, man. It's not a different person, but it's like listening to like a whole different life, Yeah.
And what kind of music you were listening at that time when this album came out?
Well, I mean, I was just, I was consumed by the kind of indie scene. It was like the Strokes had just come out, and it was like, I mean, they changed everything. Franz Ferdinand, and there were like so many bands like that, and like Block Party, and just loads of contemporaries. But then I was I'd always been a big Bob Dylan head, and like the Clash, and but yeah, mainly like sort of that like 60s music really. So I a lot of that influenced the record, I guess, of the kind of emergence of like indie, like being in clubs in Brighton and listening to like that, and then also Bob Dylan at home. So I mean, it's like that was the kind of those two worlds colliding, I think, with the Kooks. Yeah.
It makes sense.
The Police. I should mention the Police. Okay. Sorry.
The
Police.
Do you know Spanish?
No, a little bit. I just learned that.
Well, good word to know. But is it true that Naive, your famous song, it almost didn't make the album? Is that true?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Why is that?
I didn't want to put. It was me. I didn't really like the song. I didn't like it. But we did so many versions. It was one of those songs, like some songs come like that. Like Ula was like literally. I wrote the second verse just before we recorded it. It was like all in one take, done. And then Naive we recorded like 20 times. So it's like some songs are harder than others to record, and like that one, I think I just reached my limit on it. And it just felt very different from the rest of the album. But it kind of, now looking back, I mean, it's so, it's amazing we put it out, because, I don't know if I'd be stood here, and it really traveled, that song, you know. But,
well, fortunately, you have friends that told you, hey, mate, I think that this song could make the record, right?
Oh, yeah, thank God for Hugh, yeah. You're a fucking idiot. Excuse my language.
No, we love it. So, today, you listen to the record, you have maybe a favorite song on that album? You have to choose. Nowadays is your favorite?
I've got to say that, haven't I? I don't know, man. I don't know. Ula, maybe still. Something deep about Ula.
Okay. What are the plans now for the Cooks in the future? Do you have something in mind?
We have a new album coming out in summer. We're doing EPs, so we're doing like 3 EPs. It's going to end up 10 tracks to echo in the dark, and we're doing this very conceptual, like kind of dystopian space theme. So it's been quite fun to develop some stories and stuff, and do things in a bit of a different way for us.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm so excited about the new album, man. It's like very different for us, and yeah.